Hello everyone, my name is Daisy Finch, and welcome back to another episode of Petals in the Podcast. It seems to be that the old saying, April showers bring May flowers, is coming in hot with all the beautiful flowers in peak bloom. So for today, flying in from all the way in New England, we've got an amazing and witty guest upon us coming up. But before that, let's segue into our first ad.
The spring season really takes pollen to the wind, but they shouldn't take the wind out your lungs. If allergies are ruining your day, say goodbye to sneezing fits and watery eyes with Hepillerzac, the breakthrough allergy relief that you've been searching for. Buy it today in your local drugstore or pharmacy.
And we're back. While you folks listen to our amazing ad, I took the time to set up for our guest of the day. So go ahead, you're on.
Hello everyone, my name is Baptisia Australis, but you can just call me Blue False Indigo. I come from New England, coming around 3 to 5 feet tall by 3 feet wide, and just here for a good time.
That is simply amazing, Blue False Indigo.
If you just want to call me Blue for this, you can.
Okay, great. I have a few questions for you today, but I want to start out with a personal one for you.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. Would you say that you're, a high-maintenance flower?
Pardon me?
Would you say that you are a lot to take care of?
Of course not. Like any flower, I can thrive in a variety of conditions with minimal fuss. I'm quite adaptable, you see, as long as I get a decent amount of sunlight, well-draining soil, and some occasional watering, I'm good to go. No need for constant pampering here.
I gotcha. You see, from my time being on the podcast, I've learned quite a bit about flowers, but this is only my 5th episode, and I realize I never really ask flowers about themselves. I, for one, don't really know anything about them, even though it's my name. Would you care to talk about yourself on a deeper level today?
I can try.
That is wonderful to hear. So then, let's dive into the fascinating world of flowers for our listeners. Can you tell us about your body parts?
What?
What I mean to say is, could you tell us about the basic anatomy of a flower? Flower's body? The anatomy of a flower, yeah.
Well, think of me as a botanical anatomy lesson in full bloom. I've got all the essentials: roots, stems, leaves, flowers, and even seeds. And that's really it. What's next? Is something the matter?
I forgot to tell you, this is for an older audience. We're gonna need a little bit more than that.
What? I thought this was supposed to be for kindergartners.
It's okay. Just be more specific.
Okay. Let's start from the bottom up. Roots are like the anchors of the plant. They keep me grounded and help me absorb water and nutrients from the soil. Stems are like the highways, transporting water and nutrients from the roots to the rest of the plant. Now onto the leaves. They're like the solar panels of the plant, soaking up sunlight and converting it into energy through photosynthesis. Let me guess. You want more?
Can you give us just a little bit more?
Oh my word.
Also, you have 2 minutes left, so make it count.
At the center of most flowers, you'll find the pistil, which consists of 3 main parts: the stigma, the style, and the ovary. The stigma is like a catcher's mitt, ready to receive pollen from visiting pollinators. The style is the slender stalk that supports the stigma, allowing it to be properly positioned for pollination. And the ovary is like a protective capsule at the base of the pistil, containing the ovules, which will eventually develop into seeds if fertilized. The stamens are the male parts of the flower, typically surrounding the pistil. Each stamen consists of a filament and an anther. The filament is like a thin stalk, while the anther is the part that produces pollen, the tiny grains that contain the male gametes. In this case, I'm talking about the most common type of flowers, which is...
Your time is up. Your time is up.
Thank you so much for that. That was definitely something.
Yes, I would hope so. I would surely hope that I didn't waste my breath.
I mean, that's not a big deal. Isn't your breath good for the environment?
Well, you got me there.
And that is officially the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for listening. Next week, we have a flower who is known to rise to the top, aka the Titan Arum. They're 8 feet tall from Indonesia. Of course they would rise to the top, am I right?
You are quite peculiar, you know.
Why, thank you.
So, when will I get my paycheck?